recording again.
Wow.
Okay, so does anyone else have anything they would like to do before heading off to prison?
Yay, prison.
It's like your second home.
Spells.
Relook at this. Kind of depressing.
Still doing them.
Ah! Zamifi is faxing, apparently.
She's probably awake by now.
That did take quite a while.
Yep. So,
Most of that was in character. That was like 2 hours.
it really was. Okay, so, Zamifi. It is getting to be around close to noon.
Yes, but did my bird friend wake me up, or is he still playing with the chandeliers?
He probably would have been shooed away. Miko has a lot of new candles.
Assuming she's gone to her room?
She
It is
would have known
middle
where
of
to
the
find
workday.
them. She would have known where to find them.
Really, there's two things you've forgotten. One, Miko can cast Unseen Servant. Two, Elion can fly. He could help.
Well, I mean, he could. I'm just saying he wouldn't be playing anymore. I was responding to her question.
If you're implying that Elion would not spin the chandelier while he was loading them with candles, you are sorely mistaken, sir.
So if anyone is going into the Rusty Dragon, or who is in the Rusty Dragon right now, they would probably notice a procession of candles flying out of Ameko's room. One after the other.
Wheel of Fire! I imagine Elion doing that. I really do.
Yeah.
The candles are just sort of bobbing back and forth, a bit like, who here has seen Sword in the Stone? The Disney one?
Very long time ago.
Do you remember the packing scene?
Yes.
That.
Nice.
In fact, Ameko is singing a song whilst it is happening, because she has been known to do that. In the meantime, there is a pecking at your door, Zamifi.
I don't actually imagine that waking me up, dude.
After a couple of seconds of silence, there is a pecking at your shoulder. Zamifi, you're going to miss second breakfast.
Pancakes.
I shall relay the message.
Zvivi, who is not awake, says pancakes.
So, Elion goes downstairs, dodges the cat.
Massages the cat. I get it.
And would there be anything else?
I mean, pancakes is a very small order for Zamiji. They should know this by now.
Well, that just means they need to make like 20 of them.
The a lot of was implied.
With various toppings.
There's just going to be one big pancake on your bedside table. Or should I say as your bedside table?
They're actually going to
Yes.
use it as a blanket and wrap you up in it.
I am now a pancake taco. Oh my god! Does anyone else not understand the epicness of the pancake taco?
Yes, it is very exciting.
Do I have to be awake?
If you want to eat the pancakes, you do.
Who said that?
Ameko, she's standing in your room
Ah!
with a wagon of pancakes.
How did you get in here?
It's not locked.
Oh.
Also, I own the building. I have the key.
Oh.
Also, it's not locked.
But I always lock it. I think. Maybe not. I forget a lot.
Oh, also, you can have this back. It was downstairs on the floor. She puts the key to your room on your bedside table.
That's useful.
Yes, it really is.
Elian's supposed to keep track of that. He's better at it than I am, but he forgets too.
Everybody does. I've actually been holding on to that since you left for Thistletop.
Huh. Have you been having good business? I recommended you a lot.
Yes, you have. Yes, I have.
Do you not want me to recommend you?
No, it's good. I'm just still adjusting to the massively increased workload.
I'm sorry.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Do you want me to massage your feet?
Yes. Hell yes.
Okay. She gets out of bed, shoves a pancake in her mouth, and pushes Ameko towards the bed so that she sits down.
Okay.
Sit.
I'm gonna go sit.
You need a pancake?
Oh, yes, please.
Zamiki offers a pancake. Not the one from her mouth.
Thank you.
Starts pulling off Ameko's shoes. I still owe your halfling lady one of these too, but I didn't see her when I came back last night.
She would be in her she'd be in her bed right now, sleeping off the breakfast rush.
There was a breakfast rush?
There was a disproportionately female breakfast rush, yes.
I wonder why. That seems weird.
Yes, it does.
I've never met disproportionately female before. What kind of word is that?
Basically, it's a fancy way of saying a lot of.
Oh. Oh, did Cross find his wife yet?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Really?
Hang on a second.
I mean, I can't. Since motive is hard, so unless she like nat once, I probably lose.
You know, he publicly rolls stuff, so
She's good at that.
Here's a bard.
but do you try? You fail. It was possible though.
Yes, he did. He found a wife. He's all wifed up.
Did they already get married? He was supposed to invite me.
No, they haven't gotten married yet.
God
No.
damn it, Amiko.
Yeah, no.
Oh, good. Is she here? Can I meet her?
Not right now, no.
When?
Soon.
Smash cut to the catacombs beneath her feet.
I'll be cross. Is she pretty?
Yeah, sure.
Is she nice?
Yes.
What's her name?
Um. You know, I just remembered I have a lot of work to do to prepare for lunch.
I have one more very important question about her, though.
What would that be?
Is she fertile? He needs a son.
What the fuck? She thinks her stomach is a monster. How the fuck does she know?
She asked around a lot last night, I imagine.
That's
Scott, that's not gonna work. She'll just find another one.
that's not the kind of thing I ask other people. I should go. Mako runs out of the.
I didn't get to finish your massage.
Cross has leaned out of his, has cracked his door open and is just fucking staring at Amako from a crack in his door, eyes wide.
Shut up.
Hold on. Hold on.
What have you done?
This is
No, I need,
Mako's response.
I need to get this look.
Shut up, I fucking passed. You did this to me. Who did this to you?
She was trying to get you out of it, but then she made it so much worse.
She uncovered the dirt and buried me in a cement mixer.
Like, here's what I imagine happened. While Zamifi was having the drinking party of the hagfish stuff, right? While that was the thing that was happening, she was asking, okay, so what do I need to look for in a suitable wife for my friend who was here?
So she got all her advice from drunk sailors.
Good woman with a great ass who knows how to cook and pop out kids.
Oh dear Christ.
And then that line of conversation probably continued when she got to the Rusty Dragon later. Because I'm assuming when she couldn't find suitable women, she was talking to, men to try and find what a suitable woman would be.
Probably stopped by the stables to ask which women had great asses.
Nah, I get it.
I get it too. Well, I wanted his good ones though. I thought you've done better. I do want to say, best joke I've heard all year. Yes, I realize that we are a whole 9 days into the year. Somebody asked how my day was, and I said, I don't know. It's been a pretty dark day. And it's like, is that because it's nighttime? Yeah, that was the thing that happened. It was pretty awesome.
Mako's gonna surreptitiously walk past, across this room again, knock on the door real quick.
Enter.
She's gonna pop her head back in. I'm sorry if she asks. If she asks your wife, I don't know, went on a business trip to Riddleport or something.
No one goes on a business trip to Riddleport. There's no business in Riddleport. The business in Riddleport is stabbing.
I don't know. You think of something better.
What's a stabbing trip? You were very specific about the details.
I don't know. I fucking panicked.
Till he lied.
I can't do that. She's adorable.
You have dug this grave for yourself.
No, she dug this grave for you.
What did you do that got this started?
She's getting a look.
Okay, fine. I'm going back downstairs.
Closing the door. Close the door.
Rowan, I'm just saying, you realize that if there's not a suitable woman found in Sandpoint, it does not stop at Sandpoint.
Fucking people.
Unless she actually grows up and realizes when he says no, he means no.
As soon as it stops being funny. No means no, Zamifi.
I could make an argument right now that Zamifi is raping.
I did not consent. Did not consent.
Mind you, that would be a very dumb argument and one that wouldn't hold up in court, but one that some people would agree with. Unfortunately.
God damn it. So sad.
Maybe I'll set him up with Nualia. I mean, obviously he was interested in saving that ass for some reason.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well,
So he's gonna look out the door of her room. He's like, "Oh, hey, Cross, how are you today?"
His door's closed.
Oh, thought Mako had poked her head in or something.
And then she
She
was
did.
summarily
Left.
kicked out. And the door was remained closed.
Oh.
closed, bolted. There's probably a chair wedged in there.
I don't have arcane lock yet.
Can I want to shove a pancake in my mouth and I'm gonna go knock on Cross's door.
Are there peepholes in these doors?
I don't have silent spell. I can't conjure shit. Fuck.
If there are peepholes in these doors, it means she's got termites.
Yeah.
So there's not supposed to be. Damn. Nope, I tried to save you, Cross. You're on your own.
I'm not even altogether certain there's glass in the windows.
I do not answer in hopes that she will just go away.
Cross, are you in there? Or are you out having nookie times?
See if she does. See if she goes away.
Hello? Are you awake? Knock, knock, knock.
Well, I'm not copying spells down anyway. Not with this knocking. Yes, Mayfie.
Oh, good, you're awake. Hi. I heard you found a wife. What's her
I'm
name?
working right now, thank you.
But I'm lonely.
I was
God damn it.
I was literally just typing into the chat something that I thought would be amusing and fun, and then Zamifi said that, and I was like, well, fuck that, my predictions are way off. She and Cross are gonna be a couple.
Yep. Yep.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, this has been making me think about like the party dynamic way later down the line, and I can see, theoretically, Ileana and JD having a thing, and Rowan and Impy having an almost father-daughter type relationship. But scratch
Nah.
that.
Dude, I go up to my dad and tell him I'm lonely all the time. What are you pervert?
If I
That's
have
when
my
we go to the
cross
putt-putt
guys
golf
alone,
course and go fishing and stuff. Jeez.
Sorry. The way you said
brings you
it.
to the strip club and talks about the ladies' tits.
Yeah, no, the way
One
the
day
way you
all
said
these
it,
will be yours.
no, the way it was
The way
said,
you said it opened up well for the joke.
yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, the way it was said definitely sounded like, I'll be your new wife. Which you yourself made that joke already, which just makes it funnier.
Want to go for a spin?
I said
Oh
that?
God!
God, why don't
Oh
I this shit?
God! Rowan, do you want chouse?
That's what I was referencing. I think I made that joke
Yes.
last week.
This exact conversation was had last week.
It really was.
Exactly as funny though.
Verbatim.
Yes.
Still hilarious.
Damn it.
If I have my way, Cross will die alone.
You're not gonna have your way because we have a Zamifi in the party.
They're gonna have
Zamifi is dedicated to your eternal happiness.
My happiness is solitude. Let me be, woman. Get off my back!
You said you were lonely and I'm gonna fix it!
Get off my back, woman!
See, they sound like an old married couple already.
Get set you on fire.
I'll set you on fire.
So,
I have pancakes.
I suppose I have a moment. Lonely fucking Jesus Christ. Come in.
Yay! in, probably dragging the wagon full of pancakes. So here you go. I brought some for you too.
Oh my god. That's
What looks to be an animate stack of pancakes slides into the room, and then you realize it's being pushed by Zamifi.
what's that? That doesn't look structurally stable.
Don't worry, we're gonna eat it.
I really have to finish this. I've got a lot of spells to copy down. That woman that we, encountered back at the, was it Thistle Point out of character?
Thistletop.
Back at Thistletop. Well, I'm just copying down the spells that she had in her spellbook into mine so I can use them.
Is she your new wife?
Zamifi, she's dead. So, no.
I once knew a gnome. He was a very strange gnome.
That's a redundancy, but go on.
He smelled like dead people. And then I met his wife, and she smelled even more like dead people. And I'm not sure that she was his wife, even though he said she was.
You may have known a necromancer.
That was your way out, Cross.
Anyways, as much as I appreciate the offer of pancakes, I've eaten, and
I can go downstairs and get a Mako to give us some special syrup that has some of your drink in it, and I bet it would be really good.
well, I am tempted. And you make a convincing argument. I can't.
But
Spellbooks. I have to write. It's taken me. It's probably going to be another 13 hours to finish all this.
that's a long time. You sure your wife can be alone for that long?
Zamifi, I don't have a wife.
But Ameko said...
I know what Mako said. Ameko was mistaken.
So there's a person who might be your wife?
No, there's no person who might be my wife.
Oh, well, don't worry, I'll keep trying.
You don't need to keep trying.
Yeah, I do, because you'll be sad forever if I don't.
Oh, I'll be sad forever anyway. I'm kidding, that's not. Zamifi, I've got too much things. I've got too many things to do.
Right, I'll go away.
No, not right now. Yes, right now, but I'm not shooing you out the door. I mean,
No, right now. Yes, right now. I don't know.
I don't mean right now.
You see, it's hard.
It's like I don't mean right now. I mean, I do mean right now, but that's not what I'm saying.
Ameko actually shouts that up the stairs.
Shut up.
Mimi just looks at you like...
It's a full-born, like, Harrison Ford Han Solo shut up bark.
Is there like some weird stuttering, slurring word disease going around? I mean, first Ameko and now you.
Zamifi, I don't have time.
Are you sick?
No, not like that.
Elion's a very good doctor.
I'm not sick.
Are you sure?
I have too many things to do right now to focus on any kind of relationship.
I guess I'll just eat all these pancakes by myself.
That might give you stomach problem. I've Never mind, I've seen the way you pack away food. That's probably not true. I have eaten. I may take a break for lunch in about half an hour. As soon as I'm finished the one I'm working on right now.
What is it?
This one is identify.
What's it do?
It gives me a fast way to tell what a magical item is.
Yeah, I know that.
Are you going to teach me how to do it?
Honestly, I don't think I can.
I can do magic.
Best of my information, paladins and, well, my kind come about magic sort of differently. From what I'm aware of, you get your magic from Smeod, and, well, he decides what spells you get.
Well, technically, I ask him what spells I get.
So, if you can ask him for identify, sure, but if I could teach you, I would, but I can't.
Why not?
Unfortunately, it's just not the way magic works.
Couldn't you teach me to know magic like you know magic?
I could, yes, but the amount of time it would take would probably make you not as good a monster slayer. Learning magic the hard way is not easy.
Doing something the hard way isn't easy.
Well, nothing hard is ever easy. Duh.
Sorry, doing magic, if you don't come by arcane magic naturally, learning it is difficult and takes a long time. If you wanted to learn, I could, but you'd be hitting things less.
I'll be honest, I wasn't hitting things very much the other day to begin with. If you remember that other guy, what's his face, that everybody liked, but he smelled bad, but he had a cool hat. Hit things much, much more.
I remember you hitting things a fair amount.
Not as much as I should have. I missed a lot. Elion just says I have to train more, but I feel like something is not right. Like the gods of fate don't want me to hit things.
First, the god of fate is dead, so you don't have that to worry about. Second, well,
Did he die?
that's probably
Or
right.
she?
Okay, that's probably something that actually requires a knowledge religion roll. Because that's a little complicated.
Yep.
I think I know how he died. Oh, where's my fucking book? Gods and magic. Where are
Poor
you?
Anthony
You-
never gets his book written because
Where are you, Eridan, you piece of shit?
EDD.
Fucking dead-ass god.
With him dead, Desna is the next closest thing to being a god of fate. Or
Isn't it Pharasma?
Pharasma.
Yeah,
Or
Pharasma.
Pharasma. Depends on who you ask.
They say Pharasma
different
actually predicted
interpretation.
Eridan's death, and people are pissed because she didn't tell anyone.
Different approximation of fate, though.
Mm.
I think Pharasma decides your fate. Eridan, well, knew it.
Aradin is Murica. You make your own fate.
Yay.
America, fuck yeah.
Grr. How did Eridan die? That's not in the book.
Aradin was killed.
Eridan was straight up murdered, yo.
Hang on, I'll
If
look it
you
up.
want,
I'm
if
finding.
you want, I can read
It's
it off.
actually under Yomadai's entry, I believe.
It is.
I'm finding it. According to the wiki, no one knows what the fuck happened.
Everybody assumes he is dead, but nobody knows for sure.
If he's truly alive or dead, he's presumed to be dead because his clerics no longer receive spells and because of the appearance of the Eye of Bendigo and Whirlwind. Countless theories exist about how he might have died, including a battle with Rovagug or Asmodeus, a journey beyond the outer sphere, reincarnation to save humanity. It's Jesus. The gods might know his true fate, particularly Pharasma, but if they do, they're not revealing it to mortals.
Yeah. It is said that Pharasma predicted his death and then told no one, so people won't like her so much anymore.
Well, honestly, Zamifi, no one knows.
Was it a monster?
It might have been. That's one of the theories.
That must be a really scary monster. Do you think the monster's going to eat Smeod?
Well, if it's the monster that they predicted, that they think, Rovagug the Destroyer, Rovagug's locked away.
What's a rover? What's a rover?
You know what a knoll is?
She just blinks at you. I know you can't see my face, but it's just like...
Rovagug is, well, a god, destroyer. An old god.
Like Grandpa?
Older.
Great-Grandpa?
Older.
Great-Great-Grandpa?
We're thinking before recorded history.
I don't know if I have any grandpas that old.
I don't think anyone does.
I might. I mean...
The point being, there are no gods of fate anymore. Technically.
Or when you realize that auto-characterly, I was saying, man, it's like my dice were against me. I don't know if you actually got that, but... You didn't get that, did you?
It's not a little. Dice are against me.
It's like the gods of fate didn't want me to actually hit things.
No, yeah, that I got. That one I got. In character, though, this means Anthony needs to tell you about Aridin.
Yeah.
And about gods and fate. Yeah.
And be more distracted. Zamifi's going to eat another pancake and sit cross-legged on the foot of Anthony's bed.
I'm sure Elion knows more about this than I do.
I don't know. He's just a bird.
A outsider bird. Holy emissary, I think he calls himself.
That has yet to be proven.
It's probable.
As far as I know, he's got the same sort of stuff as JD's weasel thing. Except JD's weasel can't talk.
Yes.
Yes. A very clear distinction to be made.
Yeah, that's Anthony. Cocks his head aside. Yet.
Huh.
And I would nary a guess.
You're gonna marry a guest?
Nary a guess. I would guess that the stronger you become, the stronger Elion's going to become too.
Sure.
Best way to find out. Stick to your training.
I already did that today. I don't know what to do. The play's not till this weekend. Oh, that guy said we should all come watch.
Well, that's this weekend. Might as
You
well
gonna
have
come?
nothing else going
You should
on.
bring your wife.
I don't have a wife. Still don't have a wife.
Oh, right, I forgot.
It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry, I'll get you one by then.
Don't need one. Really, thank you. Why don't you go talk to the guard? See if they can find you something to hit.
Where are they?
You were at the barracks before, weren't you?
No.
Just
Yes. No? I don't know.
Just go out the front of... Alright, what I want you to do is just go out the front of the Rusty Dragon and follow the street along the shoreline follow the street along the shoreline.
Follow the shoreline
headed
along
towards... No, that's not what I said. Follow the street along the shoreline towards the water. If you keep following that street, you'll reach the barracks. Don't go into the water. The guards wouldn't have their outpost in the water. Come on, Zamithi.
The barracks is up here, by the way.
That would be a really good place to put it, though.
It wouldn't.
No, it totally would, because it'd be super safe, because not a whole lot of people can swim good.
Including the guards in heavy armor.
Well, they should learn how to swim if they're going to keep their post in the water.
I'm sure Elion knows the way.
I'll ask him after I finish my pancakes.
If you get lost, you can always find someone to ask where the barracks are.
Where the bears are. Got it.
Okay. I'm going to get back to work now.
Can I watch?
If you watch quietly.
Can I ask questions?
It's not quietly.
What if I whisper?
Let me rephrase. If you watch silently.
But you said quietly.
I meant silently.
You said you weren't going to lie to me anymore.
I didn't lie, I misspoke. Being wrong is different from lying. We were over this.
That's true.
Thank you for remembering.
You're welcome. Munch, 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 munch.
Anthony resumes writing in this film.
Okay, as you are...
Could you not smack your lips, please? It's very distracting.
I'm eating pancakes.
Lips together when you chew your food.
But then I won't be able to breathe.
Breathe through your nose.
Can you do that?
Oh my god, what do you think it was for?
As you're talking, those shoots walk past the room.
What? Walk past the room?
Mako's shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, unseen servant.
What the fuck? Oh, that one. Bart. I thought I heard singing.
It wasn't me. I'm trying to be silent.
Yes, I know, thank you.
What does that word mean?
Thank you?
No, points at a page.
What?
You shouldn't even be able to read that. It would be okay.
It's not a... It's arcane transcriptions. Practically gibberish is just a way to draw power.
How many books does Cross have?
Cross only has 2 books. One he's copying the spells from, one he's copying them in 2. He has not yet had spells to work 2 books.
No, does he have a journal?
In his bag.
Is it currently attended?
It's in his bag.
I'm gonna start rifling through his bag. I'm just curious.
Hey, get out of there.
I'm being silent.
You're being intrusive.
Sorry. What is that? I don't know.
Don't open someone's bag without asking.
Can I open your bag?
No.
I want to see what's inside.
Oh, well.
Oh, so it's okay then.
No, it's not okay.
But you said it was.
No, I said, oh, well.
And well is good.
No, that's not what that means. Not in this context.
It's
Oh,
deep
well,
and
this
dark.
context.
What? Well, if wells aren't good, then they're deep and dark.
I'm starting to lose what you're misinterpreting. It's very difficult to follow the train.
There was once this little boy who fell down a well, and his dog kept barking at people, saying, "My little boy fell down the well," but nobody knew how to talk to animals until this one person came up, and they were like, "He's saying the boy fell down the well."
It's always good to have a druid nearby. Samifi,
Yes.
I need you to go downstairs.
Why?
You're being very distracting. Despite your best efforts.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not mad. For once.
Do I have to keep whispering?
Not if you go downstairs.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing the pancakes.
Okay. Here, I'll leave a stack for you. She takes a big slurpy stack of pancakes and sets it on his desk.
Push them away immediately. They probably fall on the floor.
Why would you do that?
Because syrup drips onto paper and ruins it.
Now it's going to drip onto the floor and ruin it.
I can scrub that away. This is more difficult.
I didn't set it on any papers.
Syrup moves. Liquids flow. This is basic. Oh, what am I explaining this to you for? Bubble, 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 bubble.
Cut away, it's overflowing.
She's gonna stack up her floor pancakes and try and tuck them on the corner of the desk carefully and scoop the syrup away.
Samifi, I don't need pancakes. Thank you. I will come
You're
down.
looking very thin. If you're going to attract a wife, you need meat on your bones.
I don't want to attract a wife. I have a high metabolism. Samifi, please go downstairs.
She's leaving the pancakes on the desk and going to leave.
I set the pancakes down on a chair. Prestidigitate everything clean. Look down at the book. Oh, fuck me. Just turn the page over and start again.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was a 45-minute interruption. That was all in character bullshit.
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, I hadn't got to RP all night. I'm sorry.
No, we're just pointing out the cross how long he interrupted.
Yeah, that's, I gotta start that one over. That's half unidentified. I close the door. And resume my work.
Okay, so Samifi goes downstairs and I would presume dances on the table with Ameko's shoes.
No, I want to go to the kitchen and I want to say, "You're wrong.
Oh?
He doesn't have a wife yet. means I have to keep looking.
I'm not sure.
Can I
he
borrow
actually...
your wagon?
Why?
Because it has my pancakes in it.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be back later.
I don't think he really wants you to, and she's gone.
Already gone.
She's gone. Mako is gonna mage hand float a broom over to where Cross's room, tap out, and she's gone in Morse.
The creature from behind the door calls.
It can be heard from downstairs.
Gives off a wave of disapproval in a 60-foot radius.
Hey, and she's gone. That's a good thing. That means she's not here. Maybe
she's going to find people. She's gonna bring them to me. She's gonna want me to talk to them. Fucking hate people. Especially when they want to talk to me.
Elian flies out the door after you.
I think we need a different tactic, Elian. We should interview our women first.
I really don't think Mr. Cross is particularly interested in a wife at the moment.
He said he missed his wife, which means he needs another wife, because if you miss something, you need something to fill the missing hole.
That's not always true, actually. I think what he needs is time.
He's old, he doesn't have time.
Oh, Christ. Oh, God.
You have to admit, that logic is not so flawed.
Not.
Elian actually doesn't have a retort. That's not.
He's old, he doesn't have time.
Well.
So I'm going to go to the theater because I need to hold auditions.
Well, of course, Cyrodiac Drokus is there. And 1 and 2 and step ball change and 1 and 2 and kick and flip.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, hello, Zamifi. How are you? Hold on. Cut it. Everyone take 12. I don't care. Yeah, out. Go. And what can I do for you?
Okay, so here's the thing. I have this friend, see, who's really old and really grumpy and really lonely because his wife died. And I want to hold auditions to find him a new wife.
You want to hold auditions for a somber character piece? I love it. I will print flyers immediately. He runs out the door.
Yes.
He's not bright, he's an actor. Montana. Goose that. Goose that.
So, Zamifi and Siradak spend the rest of the day canvassing the city for auditions for the part of Cross's wife.
Yep. Which now means the crowd has moved from the Rusty Dragon to the theater.
So they've moved. I think that's right here. 23. Is
Yeah.
it 23?
So chances are they could be lined up all the way to the Rusty Dragon.
It's far enough for me, bastards.
Yep, 23. Sandpoint Theater. Siradak Drokus. He has 6 levels in Bard, you know.
There's a crowd inside.
6 levels of
Because they know that's where Cross lives. And then, like, the line outside leads to the theater. Yeah.
The line goes in, does a loop around the Rusty Dragon, comes back out, and then goes back to the theater.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep. I love this too.
Okay, so with that going on, I think we should cut back over to JD and Ileana heading over to the barracks.
The important people doing important things.
Plot. Or
Oh, make no mistake, this B plot is going to be fantastic.
I think I deleted Zamifi.
What?
I don't see.
She's gone.
Token.
She's gone.
And she's gone.
Oops.
And she's gone. Hang on.
Sorry, I got this.
Don't worry, I got this. There you go. How do you do that? Ah. No.
We can. No, it's not.
I can't get myself behind Elion though.
Oh,
I'll have
yeah,
to spawn
no,
a new
we can-
Elion.
We can all do that.
He's huge!
Hang on. There we go. Okay, so JD and Ileana, you arrive at the barracks where you find Vachetti, the jailer, sitting on his stool with his little reading glasses, reading from a small book.
Can I see what book it is?
Yes, you can.
Okay. What book is it?
It's a book by some weirdo named Aristotle. I don't know.
Fuck is Aristotle. Always do these things. Hey, boss.
Hello, JD.
I hear I hear our smallest prisoner wants reformation.
He's gonna look up. He's gonna frown. He's gonna look back down the hallway. He's gonna look back at you. Is that what he meant by morph?
Yes. I was teasing him with that yesterday.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to work with him on common and proper work. Anyways, I'm here to check on Nualia, make sure she's not dead, and then to work with him since, I've hung out with you guys a lot. I can teach him how to, be a better person. And Ileana's here for... Why did you want to come to the prison? Actually? I don't know.
Well, I was planning on checking in with Nualia.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go.
Oh, alright. He's gonna put away his reading classes, get up, set his book down on the stool. Okay, follow me. Got his keys off his belt. He leads you down the corridor where you can see the goblin, who's managed to turn his chair upside down and is happily chatting the ear off of his new neighbor, Nualia.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
And I told them about the man with the bald hat.
I'm glad to see you're both still here. JD looks at Nualia with a little bit of pity in his eyes.
The goblin whips his head around to look at you, and in doing so, knocking his chair sideways. Hello, Mr. Longshanks! He's gonna wave an ear at you.
JD will wave.
I'm stuck.
I'll see if I can help with that in a minute. Give me a moment.
Vachetti's gonna unlock his cell, go inside, right the chair again.
JD will nod his thanks.
I'm not actually sure he still needs to be tied up, but nobody's actually come and give the order to untie him, so. Plus, we're not quite sure whether or not he can get through the bars. Mostly it's the head that's throwing us off.
I'm gonna peer in there. You'll stay in here like a good boy, won't you? You want to be reformed, right? Reformation? JD's gonna make a walking motion.
Yes, I want to polymorph into Better Goblin. He's gonna start nodding.
No, reform into better goblin.
Yes.
Reform.
That word.
Yeah, close enough. He'll get it. You know that means you have to stay in here for a little bit longer, right?
Oh.
To prove that you're reformed.
Can polymorph people move arms and legs?
Gonna look at Fischetti. I'm pretty sure he'll stay if you let him move his arms.
I suppose. He goes back inside, unties the goblin, goes back out and locks the door. The goblin leaps off the chair, runs around in circles. He tries to run into the adjoining cell, but his head catches.
See, look, now he'll tire himself out. He'll actually be able to sleep at
You seem to underestimate just how much energy goblins have.
night. Or he'll just hang himself.
The goblin is now trying to bite his way free of the bars.
You probably shouldn't bite those.
He's just working at it with massive teeth.
This is probably going to take a lot more time than I thought.
You think?
Hey, we're trying, and I don't know, maybe this will get the meat to calm down a little bit.
Nualia extends a foot, pushes him back out the other side of the bars.
No, see, there you go.
Thank you.
Oh, that was very polite. Good job.
He's gonna walk over to the chair and start gnawing on it.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to I don't know, make a little crude wooden like chicken leg type thing in the chair. Chew on that, not the actual chair.
He swallows it in one bite.
Oh god.
He just stands there with his mouth open.
I forgot goblins do that. Stands there with his mouth open, you say?
Yeah.
Is it looking up?
Technically, yes.
I'm gonna cast Drench.
The goblin very excitedly drinks the mystery water.
You should move on to Nualia and Ileana and just assume that JD continues to play with the goblin through the bars.
Nualia looks on at this. He meets his intellectual equal at last.
I'm wondering who the pronoun is referring to.
Doesn't
Pick
matter.
one.
It's still sick burn.
Fair enough.
At that point, not Ileana, although it's tempting, but she'll hit back. So Nualia gets rained on.
That was unnecessary.
Goes back to playing with the goblin.
Nualia remains stone-faced throughout.
If anything, it proves
Sorry
her point,
about that.
but nah.
Sorry about that.
So what can I do for you?
Just wanted to see how your first night back went. Make sure you're holding up all right.
Well, at least this time my prison is up front with itself, so there's that.
Well, guess you're right about that. Always good to look on the bright side. Better question then. Are you going to be alright in the next couple of days?
Dunno.
Well, if you feel, for some reason, like the answer to that question is going to change to a no, ask one of the guards to come find me. I'll drop what I'm doing. I'll try to, well, I can provide somebody to talk to if nothing else. Maybe that'll help.
Well, the someone to talk to part would certainly be a change from last time. He's gonna look over at the goblin. If not always a welcome one.
I truly am sorry for that. I can't say I would enjoy even an hour stuck next to one of these things.
Well, it was annoying right up until he talked himself into a coma. That was kind of funny.
He's capable of doing that? Huh.
Apparently.
Well, silver lining. Maybe he'll do it again.
Well, it was either him talking himself into a coma or the concussion catching up after he hit his head. It was definitely one of the two.
Let's assume he talked himself into a coma because that's more amusing.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
So apparently it'll be a while before they get my trial going. The sheriff is taken to investigating my friends in Magnamar.
Don't suppose they're going to find much.
I really kind of doubt it.
Yeah. Gonna shrug. Well, might take a while, but they'll get to it. And, well, we'll see what happens when the time comes.
They're all dead, aren't they? Apart from Auric.
Two of them died by my blade, and one of them was quite thoroughly incinerated by JD.
She's gonna look over at the dorky kid in the Roman wizard hat playing magic tricks with the goblin.
Yeah, about the time she looks over, he's lit the little rabbit on fire and is lifting it up and out of his reach. As he tries to
Someone's like fire.
grasp it. Completely oblivious to your conversation.
She's gonna look quizzically at Ileana.
He's an idiot, but he's powerful.
That's an unfortunate combination.
Yes, it is. He very nearly killed me once.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to be fine. I thought I could duck under it. I thought even if he caught me, I could manage. And next thing I know, I'm flat on my back, couple burns on my body, and Cross is standing over me, having just force-fed me a potion.
Very good at what I do! Goes back to playing with the goblin.
So if they're all dead, Auric betrayed me, so of course he gets to live. What made you decide I was worth your trouble?
Well, I don't remember what her name was. Lyrie?
The one without a shirt, yes.
Lyrie was unfortunate. I couldn't have an enemy behind us while a group of enemies was coming at us from in front, so I finished her off so that she couldn't interfere with the fight and possibly take us from behind. Suto we kept alive for a little while to, so that JD could get a bit of time with him, and because I wanted a bit of time with him, he tried to take his own life rather than humor us. And the big guy, we didn't really care about him. He just sort of caught on fire and we left him that way.
She's nodding very pragmatically and understandingly throughout this whole thing. That follows, yes.
Well, then there's you. You were in charge, or you certainly seemed to be. So you probably had more information. So you were the more valuable target to keep alive. And after I started talking to you, I decided it might be worth, trying something different than murdering you after we got all the information we needed out of you. So part convenience, part circumstance, part personal.
So you wanted me alive for information, but you kept me alive out of pity, is that it?
Not pity. I just don't like the idea of... No, that's a dumb thing to say. I honestly don't know what gave me the final push, but I think that you're powerful, you're
cool. You're gonna sort of shrug and look away. Beautiful. She's got a lot going for you.
She's gonna quirk an eyebrow.
I'm not directly looking at her right now, so I'm not gonna notice that. You've got a lot going for you personally. Even if your circumstances at the moment are kind of crap. So, why let somebody like that just cease to exist? Didn't feel right.
So you spared me because I was beautiful.
You seem to have missed 2/3 of my little talk there. I'm gonna look back at her.
No, I heard you.
Okay then, so understand that that was a small piece of it. But yes, I acknowledge that was a piece of it.
There's more than a bit of my life I currently owe to being beautiful.
Well, it can bring unwanted attention and problems into your life. It can also, depending on how you look at it, be a useful tool or an enjoyable and interesting part of who you are. Sometimes it can be any or all of the above. You're pretty, so you get attention. That attention can be good or bad, and how you use that attention is, well, can vastly change how people perceive you.
Now, the powerful part. I don't mind that part.
I would hope not.
In fact, I've rather enjoyed it.
I can understand why. Being powerful has its perks.
She's gonna notice the stuff with JD and the goblin. Tap in the corner of her eye, gonna look over.
At this point, JD's probably where would we be at this point? JD's probably trying to teach him basic at this point, or common rather.
That's either adorable or pathetic. I haven't decided yet.
Well,
All I know is that when JD dies, he's going to be a goblin for his backup.
well, the fact that you can think maybe it's adorable means that I'm the right decision. Means that JD made the right decision. you can still see a part of the world that you like, that isn't inherently wrong in some way, shape, or form, that means that there's, anything's possible. Although I suppose that the goblin is sort of almost inherently wrong, but shrug. Close enough. Oh. Anyways, it was nice talking to you. Is it alright with you if I come back tomorrow?
She's gonna shrug. I suppose I can't really stop you.
True. But if you say no, I won't.
Guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
Okay. Going to walk over to JD. I'm gonna get going. Make sure that you teach him proper syntax and all of that jazz.
I don't want to pay taxes.
That was in common.
Yeah.
He speaks a little bit of common. He just has been getting a lot of it wrong. Like that, actually. I don't want to pay taxes. JD laughs at his confusion, stands up and brushes himself off. Well, sounds like you and I will be spending a lot of time together, somewhat too, because I'll be coming back to work with him some more. I'm gonna get going, little buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my hand through the bar. Now, do you remember how to shake hands?
He's gonna grab a hold of your hand and yank.
Ah! No, shake, not yank. Going to attempt to show him, but he's probably as strong as I am.
He's just gonna pull and push your hand back and forth.
I'm gonna use my other hand to throw the last bit of trail ration into the cage, just far enough that he has to let go of me to go get it. Yep.
He free willy dives for it.
You're getting there. You're getting there. You almost got it. Gonna roll my shoulder because, ow. We're getting there. We're working on it. Ow. God, he's got a grip on him. Jeez. Well, Demifi said anyone can be saved, so I'm testing it.
Good luck.
Shrugs. Steps over to Ileana's cell for a minute. Kind of.
Nualias?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Talking
not
to
in prison.
Ileana. Talking to Ileana. It's Nualia that's in. Step over to Nualia's cell for a minute, kind of scratch the back of his neck, kind of awkwardly, yeah, I know I'm a kid, but I'm still trying to be an adult here. Hey, yeah, I know.
What can I do for you, hero?
This is. Well, I don't expect you to really talk to me that much or get along with me too much. I'm not really good with words, but I mean, I did just want to say hello. Promised you were going to get a fair trial and that they're not going to
Yes, you
do
did.
anything to you. So,
You threatened the sheriff over it.
yeah, see, you caught that. Okay, cool. That wasn't my
Well,
brightest
you
idea,
did state it outright.
but
After he gave you an out, no less.
uh, it might not have been one of my finer moments. I'll admit.
You've got more balls than brains, that's for sure.
I feel like you're insulting me there, but I'll take it.
Take it however you like.
Anyways, it's just letting you know I'm not backing out on that. That's all.
Hmm.
Gonna start to give her a thumbs up. Realize how ridiculous he looks. Puts his hand back down.
Well, let me know how that turns out for you.
You'll probably know before I do. Maybe. Oh, that sounded. I'm gonna shut up and go away now. I'm sorry. And he does shut up and turns to leave because
Nualia just watches you go. The goblin attempts to follow but gets his head caught in the bars again.
no, you can't come yet. You still have to. You still have to stay here a little bit.
Stuck.
I'm gonna not. Well, no. I'll take it. I'm gonna try and push his head back through. Ileana, help! I'm still. That shadow still.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm going to hold up the cane. Do you remember this?
You talking to the goblin?
Yes, I am.
Were you
He
there
tries
for this,
to
Goblin?
nod but can't, and it just sort of winds up
Don't
waving
bite
his
it
body back and
again.
forth.
And I'm gonna press against his forehead and push with it until he plops back into the cell.
Pop.
Remember,
Gets up.
reform takes time. You have to wait a little bit.
Going to rub the red spot on his forehead.
Oh.
He's gonna go to the bars and climb up them.
Dude, he's just gonna sigh. I mean, at least he's not trying to get
Let's
out.
go.
And he's gonna wave at you from about eye level.
I'll wave back, nod at him, and tell him I'll see him tomorrow before turning to leave.
And he's gonna slide down.
I like that goblin. I think he's getting it.
Well, he hasn't gotten landing yet. When he hits the ground, he sort of tumbles backward.
Oh, well, almost. At least. See, Ileana, maybe Zamifi was right. Maybe we can befriend some goblins.
I hope that we never have to deal with this issue again. Although I'm not
me too.
make
But I
that
like
comment.
one.
I'm not going to make that comment until after we have left the cells.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. That's smart. Once you do, JD will kind of laugh and agree. Yeah, yeah, no, but if we do, I like that one. I want to keep that one.
Well, did you have a productive visit?
Reasonably.
The goblins learning common. Slowly. Sort of.
Neat. He's gonna lick his thumb, turn the page.
JD, just promise me one thing.
What is it first, before I promise anything?
Don't teach him how to swear in common.
I won't teach him how to swear in common.
I'm sure he already knows how to do so in Goblin. Just leave it at that.
I won't teach him how to swear in common. I promise.
I wish you could see my face right now. One of
That's
those
an
ones
I don't believe
difficult
you
to
faces.
describe.
Is it an I don't believe you face?
It's more of a combination of an I'm watching you face and a you know what I mean face.
JD gives you a thumbs up. And a grin. Out of character, the only two languages JD knows is common and goblin.
Is there a reason why you decide that the thumbs up is dumb back there, but you still do it right now?
Because you're a friend and a party member, and I don't have to save you from your own soul, who's damned to, eternal hellfire.
So you don't think that a little bit of heroic cheesiness couldn't help with the whole salvation from hellfire thing?
I'm kind of surprised you didn't actually do it to everybody.
Well, I figured
And I
she
knew.
didn't have a high opinion of me after, playing Catch the Flaming Bunny with the Goblin, or the Grease. That was hilarious. He's learning how to skate ridiculously well. It's kind of terrifying. Or the fact that
Well, it hasn't really stopped you with anyone else. He's gonna turn the page.
I'm walking on eggshells with her. I don't know what the right thing to do is there. I just don't want to see her killed. Or try to kill me. She's kind of creepy. I mean, not creepy. That's the wrong way to put it. She's intense.
I can still hear you. It's not that big a hallway.
Oh, fuck! All compliments, I promise!
Uh-huh.
See you tomorrow.
She's
I'm gonna
intense!
walk out of the garrison.
Goodbye, Mr. Longshanks.
I forgot to ask his name. Bye, buddy! I forgot to ask his name. Oh, Ileana, don't let me forget to do that tomorrow.
I'll try to remember.
Ah, well, he calls me Longshanks anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, it's a mister.
Alright. And we leave the garrison.
We do. Indubitably.
All right. And I do believe that's all the fluff.
It was 2 whole sessions of fluff. That was a lot of fluff.
Yeah, it really was.
Thoroughly fluffed and prepared for the shoot.
Yeah.
And we have the play on Saturday. And yeah. And then a potential time skip.
Do you want to do the play stuff or just montage through that?
You can montage through that if you want.
I'm chill with montages.
So chill with montages.
Although I would rather, personally, I would rather do that at the beginning of next session.
All right.
JD just makes it a point to go by and play with the goblin every day.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to converse with Dualia for 10 to 15 minutes a day.
1305 GP. Once we all do end up making it back to the inn for the evening, JD will, with Ileana's help, perhaps, count out 1,305 gold for everybody. Impy, are you awake? Impy. Impy. Okay, guess not. I'll talk to her tomorrow. Browan and Scott, though.
1,305 bitches.
Rowan, did you get the 60? Yes, you did. Never mind. That's what you were using the right spells with. Okay, never mind. Scott, did you get the 63 platinum from the beginning of the night? Okay.
I keep very close track of my money.
Oh, amen to that. That leaves
And
1 gold,
now-
6 silver, and party loot to just roll over until next time that we divide.
Okay. I now have enough money to commission somebody to upgrade my sword cane.
Huzzah!
Problem is finding a caster in this town who can do such a thing. I don't believe that they exist.
Yeah,
Means I'll have to wait
JD
until our
is
visit to Magnamar.
probably the highest arcane caster here. Shy
I
of.
believe you're actually the second highest arcane caster, you and Cross. I think that there's just my memory, I think that there's a sorcerer.
There is a sorcerer, and there's a mystic theurge.
Ah,
Right. Forgot about the theurge.
Madam Mvashti.
Vashti.
Sorry.
Koya's mother. I forgot she was
Neutral, female, venerable, human, druid 3, sorcerer 4, mystic theurge 1.
oh, that means she's on par with our arcane abilities. She would be caster level 5, arcane. So are we.
But she's still a better caster overall.
Is she though? I mean, yeah, she's got the
She
druid
can
levels.
produce
but
2 or 3 times more spells than you in a given day.
well, if you're including druid spells, yes.
Yeah, better caster overall. But fun fact about Koya Mvashti, Madam Mvashti's daughter, she is one of the main characters of Jade Regent.
Indeed, I vaguely remember her.
Speaking of which, my Jade Regent group is nearing the end of Module 2.
Oh,
Yay!
wow. They're really getting on.
Yeah, they are.
They've entered the end module dungeon, but they've still easily got another 2 or 3 sessions of dungeon crawl before they wrap up. And if they're really lucky, they might find the intelligent artifact by the end of the next session.
Exciting.
Oh.
Yay for ancient family swords.
Oh, right, that one.
Yep.
Man, I've got 2,000 gold and I don't know what to buy with it. What the fuck do you buy with a sorcerer? I could get a charisma headband, actually.
That's
Or-
4,000.
Oh, yeah, it is 4,000. I could get a ring of protection, but I shouldn't be getting in that much combat. If I can help it.
generally speaking, when I cast her, I save up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll end up doing. Is
I save up,
saving.
and if I happen to find something interesting in a local shop that I want, I'll get
Like a
it.
Darkwood repeating crossbow?
Honestly, we all know the only person in the party who can even sort of almost make that thing work decently is me, and the only reason for that is because I took a trait that makes me better at picking up weapons that I've never used before and figuring out how to make them work.
Everyone else is fucked.
I'd still be crap with it. I'd be shooting at a +4 to hit after getting a practice shot in.
That's what I'm at now with a light crossbow.
I will actually tell Cross about that when we meet up, just if he cares. I did say I was going to do that, so I will pass that information along.
The
You know what
hell
I
have to do
did?
with a repeating crossbow?
You know what I did when I
Well, you're
came
shot with
across
your
something I
regular
wanted
one.
to use?
Shoot myself in the
What?
goddamn foot's what I do.
I decided Aiden, my sorcerer, was going to train how to use axes.
And indeed, took a feat for it, and then the campaign ended.
Yeah.
The campaign ended a fair bit while after you took that feat and actually got the axe.
Didn't actually ever get around to the feat.
Oh, well, still.
Oh. My money is for an upgrade for the cane. That's what I'm starting with, making it a +1, increasing my damage output a little bit, and setting up for one of the most awesome abilities for a mesmerist. Period. I don't remember what it's called. I'll have to look that up again. I have it saved somewhere. But there is a +1 equivalent weapon mod that when you hit a person who is suffering from a fear effect with it, they become sickened for 1 round.
Ooh.
No save. And considering how I'm kind of, intimidate, I can do that as free actions.
Yep.
I figure that that'll be a nice way to stack debuffs.
Jeff, for purposes
Jeff.
of my ability damage, are we sleeping Thursday night, starting next game Friday morning?
I imagine so.
I assume you're montaging.
Or are we are we montaging through a couple of days, beginning of next session?
We're gonna montage through the next couple of days, unless there's stuff people really want to do, and from there we're gonna time skip a couple of weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete that ability damage then. I don't need to keep track of that.
Jeff,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yo.
I want to spend more time looking at that Sahedron medallion.
Well, you can do so.
You should have it. According to Party Loot, you still have it.
No, I have it, but I want to.
Oh, you want to roll things at it.
I've been getting a weird feeling about Thessalonian stuff, since all this Thessalonian stuff is now connected with, fucking evil. And like demons and shit that have been trying really hard to kill us. And it's really useful, but I want to make sure it's not cursed. So I want to spend like a week, 2 weeks poking at it and doing shit with it. And if it comes out not cursed at the other end of that, well, then I'll be wary.
Well, starting next week, you will be working part-time for a former adventurer who is himself a wizard.
I can get him to help me with that. Probably Quink, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe the old fortune teller.
About the helmet.
I'll floating disc that to someone. Whenever we need to transport it, I can just floating disc it. Let me know the day you want to do it. I'll prep that spell in the morning.
Okay.
You guys notice that as the days go by, if you don't get rid of that helmet, it's gonna move just a little bit further and further away from the door every day.
Someone's playing the long game. Night, MP.
I need to.
Good night.
Oh god, MP's hosting the call. That's new.
Did you write down the 1305 GP and the
Okay, yes, that's a good idea. I'd be on
63? And well, that was session. Good night, everybody.